Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your August 2023 read. Okay, this read is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So let's get started. One more shuffle. Okay. Aquarius. All right. New beginnings. Oh my gosh, I love it. New beginnings, new job, a new creation, co-creating with spirit. This could happen on this first full, maybe August 1st of the first of the month, which just passed. I'm a little late on readings, but you know, it's been a little rough. I've had to do a lot of readings over again for whatever reason, probably because we're dealing with super full moons, right? Anyway, you are co-creating, and this particular, at this particular time, you're starting something from scratch. You're excited about it. I love it. And here you are. You're confirming this. I love it. What are you starting? What are you doing? We are here to co-create and forget about the emotional distress of, you know, whatever's happened, whatever's come and gone. Let's just deal with staying in this vibration of co-creating instead of feeling down and out. Leo, Aries, Sag. We have a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, right? It could be a moon or rising that you're dealing with. Maybe it's, I want another chance. Let's get together. Let's see what's happening. Look at this. Leo could very well be someone whom you have been or are in a relationship with. And you're being patient. Patiently waiting. Look at all these moons. 1, 2, 3. Aquarius, are you waiting for a Leo, Aries, Sag? Excellent. Another manifestation of a beautiful co-creation of co-creating. I feel if this is someone that you've been in a relationship with at some point, you're excited because you may be able to start new with this person. Maybe you've been worried about whether or not they would be interested. And as you're gaining your own self back, shall we say, in terms of not worrying, maybe a little depression, disappointment, but at the end of the day, you're like, you know what? I'm ready to start anew. And maybe this Leo, Aries, Sag is really the person that I should be in tune with and wait for. Is this worthy of my time? This person probably at one point, you know, what, 5? Someone had to change. Someone had to change how they felt. You may have been the one that had to change your ways, had to change your emotional, attitude about maybe a new beginning, a new start. And this Leo, Aries, Sag is here saying, okay, I may just take you up on this offer, this new beginning. I don't feel it's a collab. Look, this is the real deal. This has withstood the test of time, this relationship. Aquarius, I think subconsciously, you were waiting for this Leo, Aries, Sag to come around. Very curious, mind you, curiosity. Did they say curiosity killed the cat? Well, guess what? The cat's still there. Let's, looking at the bright side of life, okay? We know, Aquarius, that when you really have deep feelings for someone, it's not easy to just let them go. And if you don't know that, you certainly will in the month of August. Okay, so let's get started. The Ace of Wands for the beautiful Aquarians. Well, it's not time, but there's a part of the action of time that is coming into play, right? We're getting ready, but it's like behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, I'm thinking of what I need to do, how I need to approach, because you've already had this tornado. So you don't want to act. I'm going to tell you, I'm telling you, if you're interested, Aquarius, in a Leo, Aries, Sag, do not react with sex. Don't try to get someone back through sex. Let's try to see if we can get a give and take of creation based upon intellectual value and emotional support. Aquarius. Spirit's helping you. Spirit's saying, you know, Aquarius, you've been through a lot of tender moments. I like that. Tender moments. Right? And moments that lend themselves to very physical and maybe not so much emotional. The Five of Cups. It's taken you every strength, your every strength, to find out what really makes your heart move and sing. The disappointment of a past relationship with a Leo is now coming back for you to really get a grip on the situation at hand, right? What have we learned? Whom have we learned it from? And are we able to become emotionally available without, if you've been following my channel long enough, you know that I always say, when you're really interested in someone, take the sex out of the equation. I've always been saying that. Take sex out of the equation, and what do you see, Aquarius? Again, please. Who's fooling who? Or who was fooling who? When they said, that, you know, the amount of lies, betrayal that once really did affect a relationship. I feel that you thought maybe you were solid and not. Maybe you talked yourself into saying, I'm okay, I'm going on the prowl. All right, show me the Seven of Cups. Oh, I'm going on the prowl. But truly, I want a This is you. You have seen your own reflection through the reflection of every person that you've ever been with, dated, come in contact with. And now you're understanding better that Not only does the mirror have two faces, but the mirror is showing you your reflection and saying, okay, so through all of this that you've had to undergo, what have you learned? And how will you move forward now? Gaining more strength, gaining more clarity, and opening your heart. These two full moons, full supermoons, are going to impact you by showing you what you have allowed yourself not to receive. Not to receive. The new beginning, was clearly the reason why someone was unable to be tamed, or you were not able to be tamed, was clearly because someone was not emotionally available at the time. Has not been emotionally available. And how will this end up masculine and feminine? Right? Okay. Let's get another card for each, but before we do, I want to talk about the Leo, Aries, Sag here. Now, you realize that the Leo, Aries, Sag does not, the king, hold the crown. However, this person is your soul counterpart, your soul connect. And you've been patiently waiting for them to either come back. These people are all reversed. Or someone's been waiting for you to come back and to get your emotional wherewithal back on track. Wanting to manifest. And now, as this realization comes to the surface during Leo season, as this comes to the surface, you're given the chance to start anew, even though you may not believe it. Let's do that real quick. Is this full card? Let me just move this for a smidge. Is the full card here that you have gained emotional stability and wanting a new start? And give me the storyline about this new start, please. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel that if there's two women in this situation, there's a Leo and a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is a no. Let me move that over. The Leo, hold on. The Leo is okay. The Leo will be okay once the third party situation is gone. And once you can come to terms with your emotional feelings about the truth. Look at these moons. These moons, Aquarius, these moons are going to really be significant in August. Look at these moons. Someone wants to get married. Someone wants to, like, masculine and feminine, get married, stop dating, don't lie to yourself any longer, and really and truly, by all means, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is a no. I'm going to take one more for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe it's a decision. Do you have a decision to make between two people? All right, let's get one more card on that decision. I didn't really see a third party, but you may have someone in the wings working hard at trying to figure it out. Hold on. Working hard in August. You're wanting to work hard at a relationship already. It's this. Look at these, and I'm going to tell you why, because of this. You already know who you want. And this could be your baby mama or baby daddy. Look at these. Look at this. Judgment Day. Judgment Day comes for us all, right? We all have crosses to bear. But what's more important is that you find your emotional connection as one that brings out the mother and father of your child. Right? That's where it all matters. Everything matters. I want to work hard on this. Someone's saying, I want to work hard. I promise to work hard to keep this maybe family together. A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is not the person you want to deal. If you are confused, okay? It's, every Aquarian has a different situation. Let's go back to these two cards real quick. The Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so we didn't feel like we had enough, that we are enough, that we were enough. And that's what imposed, someone going out on a relationship, perhaps. Someone went out on a relationship, thought they could get someone else. And it's not that you didn't, it's that the person that you did go out with, Aquarius, if this resonates with you, wanted a full commitment, and you had the remnants of your exes around. And or was this about financial abundance? Was someone financially very independent and that attracted you? Do we mix the lines, or do we cross the lines of love through money? Because, at the horizon, it's money on the bottom, right? And love on top. Right? So, I'm going to pull this card out real quick and see, even though I see you wanting to work hard and bring out a relationship that you've been in to the forefront, even though you do have someone lurking in the wings here, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's just put that aside here. I feel the Five of Cups is where we want to focus, because you need to be or they need to be emotionally available. Who's not around? Who left and it left you hanging? Emotional availability. Oh, wow, look at that. I feel that you had not gotten over a Leo, Aries, Sag. And this tells me why emotionally it has been difficult to get things done. But now you have a shot at working on bringing something back into the forefront, but it has to come from your heart. It can't come from anything else. Let me get a card on the Eight of Pentacles. See? Look at that. Are you kidding me? Leo. Are you going to work hard on this? Someone wants to know. Are you going to work hard as a father, right? As a father, if you are a father, are you going to work hard on this relationship? And it's about freedom and being free to do your work. And this is a marriage. This was a marriage. You were married to a Leo and or a Taurus. But I feel Leo's so predominant in this read. I'm not even going with Taurus. I digress. I feel like you're like, I want to work on this and I want to get back on track. Can you confirm this for me, please? We have kids. Yeah. I've changed. I've gone through the dark night of the soul. And if you haven't, you're on your way up. This is a really beautiful reading. All right, let's talk about that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What's the indecision here? Look at this. You're saying no. That's a hard no. This is a hard no. Now, if this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is someone that you're confiding in, don't listen. It's a hard no. I think it's a female. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about the new direction. Let's talk about opening our hearts. Let's talk about not sabotaging a relationship again. You need to feel better about yourself. 5 of Pentacles. Come on. The Empress. Your person needs to see you accountability, responsibility, integrity, loyalty, trust, communication. You have sabotaged things to the point where, you know, you have a potential shot at getting someone that your baby mama, baby daddy, a relationship back on track that you really, truly do want. This comes from your childhood. One must ask, you know, if you've known me long enough in terms of my reads, you know that in order for us to take out the equation in love, to be emotionally available, to not be so quick as to give it up, so to speak, you know, not prowling around, not hooking up, and honestly being really serious about how you grew up. What were your belief systems? What were your parents' belief systems? You know, if they were together and they didn't separate, how did they show love to one another? And how do you show love? Are you working on showing love to another or to yourself, more importantly? I feel this is great. It has a great sense of self-love has to happen here before you can gain love from another. And when you have exes hanging around and you don't feel worthy, these things play out in your life in other areas. Sabotaging. Look at your work sector. Okay? Let's try and go back to the drawing board. Whatever has been up to this point, I want you to forget it all. I want you to start over. I want you to gain a sense of integrity, respect, responsibility. And don't worry about anyone else except how you're going to manage your own heart. Do only that which makes you happy. Only be with yourself for a while, Aquarius, to make yourself happy. Balancing out the scales so that you don't sabotage any longer. You may definitely be going through the dark night of the soul. Right here. Sorry. Dark night of the soul. Which is, it's not an easy path, nor can I explain it to you because everyone's dark night is different. But I can tell you that when everything in our lives, Aquarius, is coming up or falling short, we have to look at that as a reflection here. A reflection. What is the reflection showing you back? Right? Look within instead of looking without. Feel your way through. Okay? Okay. Aquarius. It's been rough. I'm so sorry. I am. Sacrifice. Neptune. What have you sacrificed? And up till now, been confused about sacrificing. And what has yielded you to feel that in order to... I feel like, Aquarius, you felt like the only way people will accept and love you is that you need to sacrifice your whole entire work ethic, emotional stability, not being emotionally available, being a little distant, keeping people, in their sectors, and being confused because of the confusion that you have that has sabotaged your way through up till now. Gemini, do we communicate about the sacrifices that we've made? Do we know what you believe and what you want? Are they on the same page? Are you speaking what you want, but confused when it gets there? Are you sacrificing too much for the goodness of others and not yourself? Are you idealizing relationships where they're not in your highest ideals, Sagittarius? There's a lot of wisdom that comes out of and resulting out of looking into the mirror and into the last, let's say 10 years. Look at your last 10 years. If you followed me long enough, I do a past life review. Past life review, it's a mini one. To look at the last, let's say 3 main relationships, mom and dad, you included. What are the things that fell short and what are the things that added value? What are the things and who sacrificed for you and for relationships, right? We tend to sugarcoat a lot of things in our lives when we idealize them, because, we're only human, right? But when it comes down to the real deal of emotional value, responsibility, respect, integrity, that's where we need to look at. Some of you have been dealing with a mother figure on the other side who's trying to help you. Let her help you. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Let's not just point the finger at the mirror, because the finger is pointing right back at you. I love you guys, Aquarians. You guys are eccentric, magnificent. You don't like to follow the rules. And I don't blame you, but honestly, look at the sacrifices that you've made for others. Look at how you've sacrificed for others, and have you done it from a humble and graceful place? And have you, or do you know what that freedom feels like? I send you so much love, many blessings. If this relates to you, please don't hesitate. Comment below. I am here for you. Take care and have a great month.